All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. Happy Monday. Hope your week's off to a good start and all that JLs. So we got a bunch of seagull stuff we're gonna try to get through tonight. And we'll see how that goes. Yes. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Helpers for transactions. 3728, 3827. Seagull clean. 3827. So I got a good skeleton setup for statements. We're gonna try to get through a bunch of that tonight, too. But the plan is that we're gonna release Seagull 020 here. Because all the stuff I did in statements for 030, and we don't have to do it tonight. I'd like to do it tonight, but we'll see. Now that I'd like to do the 020 release tonight. We're not gonna get to the 030 release tonight, though. Mm-mm. 38, 28. Oh, hold on, we have to go back. You're not getting nothing right now. You can beg all you want. You're not gonna get it. 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 So that looks ridiculous on camera. You can't see Slater, but he is right here. Let's do this. On the wrong scene. That's the problem. Right scene. Where's that? Overhead. Blink. Now you're on the internet, mister. They all see you begging. We all don't care. Yep. Don't care. Well, you gonna go sit? Go sit in the bed. No. No, we ain't doing that right now, that's for sure. Alright, 3827 to Seagull 4. Okay. He's going to make biscuits of my arms, and that's not gonna happen. Messages. No. Okay, I'm back over here. Oh, we want to come over here. Clean up some brancharoonies. My branches are already a mess, so yeah. So that was helpers for transactions. Okay. 3828. I can go down there? Okay. Copy paste your documentation. It's easy peasy. Yep. Anyways, how's everyone doing? They're so quiet. Anybody watched The Superb Owl yesterday? I put it on at one point. I was like, fuck, they're only in the third quarter? I turned it off. $38.29, opening and closing them databases. Fine. We gotta rebase. This was the database one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's this. $38.29. Rebased. Changes should be literally just white space. Well, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Do. The other one should go cleanly, I think. I don't think it had tests, but we'll find out in a second. Yeah, this is or whatever. It didn't add new tests. It was just clean up all the things. Pretty good. 30. All right. We're gonna set up everything for the release here, and then we'll get into the statement stuff. Port migrations minus R. Okay. Close, close, close. Change log. 2025-02-11. Hey, I got it right this time. Yep. RR. 3826. Oh, that's me, right? Yeah. Ignore the 3.0 API for the moment. Add some helpers for transactions. I don't know why I keep typing seagull with only one L. It's driving me nuts. Was that 3829, I think? Yep. 3830. Mason build. We didn't have anything else open, right? I don't think we did. No, not for Seagull. All right. Yep. It's gone, Euro. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, my connectivity issue was it was just not my problem. It was the ISP. So catch up on tubes, nice. Oh, great. That just... Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. We'll reuse that one in a minute. Alright, 3831 we'll have to reuse for something, but that's okay. Yep. We conflicted in Mason build. Alright. Recipe used to do exchange work at 1 to 2 a.m. Fine for the normies, but not for you? Yeah. Or actually, I think it might have even been DigitalOcean. I don't know. I didn't get anybody to confirm that it was my ISP or not. So, like, my cousin lives close enough, and he's on the same ISP that we should experience the same outages and stuff. But he wasn't home, so... Oh, test Mason not built too. So statements are far from actually being done, but there's a we're gonna do this in a couple steps. We're gonna do the initial statement object, and then we'll come in with the stuff to bind it, and then we'll come back again with the stuff to read shit out of it. So like it's not a ton of stuff, but it's gonna be easier to review when you just look at this level of it. All right, we have to add a bit more to this. But if we start adding all the binding shit and the column stuff into it, it's gonna get real gross real quick. So SQL statement implements GInitable, which is why the new method has an error message return pointer. This is a little. I've been meaning to look at this for a while, and this is an exact case where we should be using it. So the main difference is in the new method, instead of calling GObjectNew, you call GInitable new, and you pass in the error. And what happens is during startup and construction and all that shit, this initable init function will get called. And then here, so what happens is at this point, this is after construction, all the properties are set and everything. So we check to see that if you gave us a database. If not, we error out you didn't give us a database. Then we try to prepare the statement you gave us. If it fails, or if you don't give us one, no statement was provided. Otherwise, if we fail to prepare it because there was errors or something, we give an error. And then if you give us more than one statement, we give you an error again. And then if all that's fine, then we actually give you back the statement object. So what we want to do here is we're going to write the test around this, around this step in particular. And then we'll go from there. So we have some tests already for this. I don't remember what I all did here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I did all these already. Yeah. Right, so, yep. We got no one back. And then normal. Yeah. So this is actually done. What else was I gonna put in here? I don't want to do any of the blind stuff yet. Like we could put reset in here, but that seems a little premature. But I guess it doesn't matter. Although I don't know how the hell we're gonna test that. SQL invalid, SQL multiple, SQL null, DB null, and then normal. Thought I had something else to put in here. I suppose there's nothing stopping us from doing step and reset right now. Um, yeah. Let's do step, reset, and then expand. Yeah. Oh no, we can't test. Well, we could test. We can't really test expand yet. Expand. I ran across this. I was looking for this a long time ago, and I didn't realize it was actually here. Um, I would. Where's the just like C API? Um, there's SQL statements. Oh, no, sorry. I think it's just SQL expand. Yeah. Okay. Expanded SQL. What this will do is it'll whatever your prepared statement is, it'll show you everything with it expanded out, right? So no variables, stuff like that. So they say here, for example, if prepared statement is created using the SQL text, select $ABC, comma, colon XYZ, and if the parameter ABC is bound to an integer 2345, and parameter XYZ is unbound, then SQL will return the original string this, but SQLite expanded SQL will return this. So it'll fill out whatever it has, and that'll be good for debugging and other stuff like that. So we'll see. ISPs are usually deny all disruptions like that because most are resellers or subsidiaries. They don't know for sure anyway. Yeah, makes sense. That reminds me, I need to see if I can. Originally, when I was going to get AT&T fiber, I was going to use one of the resellers, and I totally forgot about it. It's something I need to look at. But yes, anyways, this thing will be nice. We don't really have a way to test it right now because we don't have a way to bind anything, so we're gonna have to wait till the binding part to do that. But we can totally do reset and step. Or maybe we can't. Like I could write them, but I can't really test them because I can't bind properties or read results. Um. We can do the sequel part though. I don't think we exposed that, did we? Oh, the track didn't move. Okay. Oh no, we did. So get sequel. Yeah, okay, never mind. We already did that part. Alright, well, I guess this is good. Oh, no, that's the part we have to do. There's a whole bunch of to-dos in here. I think it's just in the test. Okay. Seagull, DB new from or new in memory. Database close returns a boolean, right? Yeah. We should probably do that too. G assert non null. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I am stupid tired today. So obviously I wrote all this before the DB API was merged. So this was all I could do at the time. Is it non-null? I couldn't remember. I took a guess, and I was like, I should test compile. I'm like, nah, I'm probably right. Nope, I was wrong. Oh, I got a colon on line 50 instead of a semicolon. Okay, good. So none of the tests require SQLite right now. That's exactly where we want to be. Like, the idea is you shouldn't have to link to SQLite directly, right? Because this API should take care of all your needs, unless you need something super advanced. And in which case, then, yeah, you should link to SQLite and do what you need to do. But we are trying to make things a little bit simpler. Oh, we didn't do that part yet, did we? I don't think we did. We did not. So SQLite 3 is the type name, right? I think it is. Although it's stylized. Okay. So we are going to do type def SQLite 3 statement. No. Yep. So we're trying to keep these names as close to the normal ones as possible. But still keeping them a little bit more stylized. I literally just paid them, and they're like, "Hey, you can pay us again." Oh my god! Apparently, my phone is checking everything as I'm sitting here checking it and just dinging this constantly. Alright, so the whole reason we want that is we want to be able to get the statement again, right? So the point is of this library is to try to make things easier for you, but to still give you the escape hatches, right? Sure. Siegel statement. Get statement. It's the underlying SQLite 3 statement. Returns transfer none statement. Since 0.3. Actually, we should probably do SQLite 3 STMT. Let's do that. And yeah, I know it's not aligned. I don't care. Not trying to make the stuff all super aligned. So we have the statement here, right? We're just going to return it. Like, you know, be careful with this. Don't do stupid shit. Oh, we should make this a property. Return val if fail is statement, no. Return statement. Easy peasy, but we are going to make it a property. Underline SQLite 3 statement. And so be careful this whatever, but like we're just a layer on top. We're not doing anything magical here. So I believe I forgot that on both of these even. Oof. All right, then our get property. All right, that should do it. Oh, statement doesn't include types yet. Oh yeah, it does. What the fuck? Did I not save types? No, I did. Oh, yeah, that's a little weird and funky, but that's okay. SQLite 3 statement. Alias. This type alias exists to avoid requiring SQLite 3 header, but it's no different from the SQLite 3 STMT type. That header is included first. This will be exactly equivalent. Alias will be a generic G pointer, which you should cast to a SQLite 3 STMT. Sentence 0.3. And now the alignment doesn't matter. That's the problem. Okay. And as a test statement, should probably do properties. Make a properties test too. Static void. Seagull statement equals no. G errors are error equals no. Seagull SQLite 3 statement no. Seagull SQLite 3 star. And then we have the sequel. Alright, so we're going to say db equals geneditable new Siegel type statement. This is a G cancelable. We don't care about that. But then we pass in our error. And then properties are... Oh, this is supposed to be statement. And memory. G assert no error. Assert non-null. DB. Oh. SQL. Select one. Sure. Search true. Siegel is statement. G object get. Search finalize object statement. No error. G assert true results. Okay. We want to grab DB, put that into DB1. We need to grab SQL, comma, ampersand SQL. Then we need to grab statement, comma, ampersand statement. Yeah, statement, we're just going to verify it's not null. It's just a getter. And the only thing we can compare it against is calling the same function. So we're just not going to do that part, right? So G assert true DB equals DB1. G assert pair stir. Oh, I started putting this all in the wrong spot. Pair SQL, comma, equals, comma, select one. G, clear pointer, ampersand SQL, comma, G3. And then G, assert non-null statement. So, like, that test doesn't do a whole lot, but it's, we still need to verify it. Wow, cool. All right, I think that's the good first step for this. We're skipping the binds and everything because, yeah. Oh, we can fix the type on the statement and the database. Let's do that. The only time we want to be using the SQLite API is when we literally have to. But otherwise, we should be using the type aliases just so that stuff's all consistent and everything. And so, we don't cause any issues or anything. Or we find the issues ahead of time, right? We'll verify that the... Oh, I was going to implement execute. Or, no, that's step. We don't have a way to verify it, though, so we're going to skip that for now. Implement, not yet. Anything for bindings, stepping through results, or getting said results. All right. I did not put these on top of release prep. I should probably rebase this on top of release prep. You don't say. Yeah, the idea for this, for 0.3 is to have the statement done. Right, that's the new feature in 0.3 is the statement class works. And then in 0.4 we add helpers. So the bind object stuff. And bind object, we'll have it, I'm not sure how far we want to go, but, so I was realizing like with G date times and stuff, we can just convert those to an ISO 8601. We should probably do that, right? But you know, there might be a scenario where we don't want to do that, other stuff like that, but we'll see. All right, anyways, HG up 47. Oh, 38. So 38, 31 is the one that's messed up, right? Yep, 38, 31. Depends on 38, 32. Oh, I didn't actually. Well, it's been a minute, but. Should just have her one commit doing this stuff. Yep. And then adding all this in. Cute. Our dist worked fine. Cool. All right. Mentoring turtles. Oh well. Give it a second. Seal 2. Oh, right. We were almost done with this on Friday when the internet went to shit. That's what happened. of curiosity. Damn, we're already at nearly 1,200 lines of code for this. Seems like a lot for what it is. Excuse me. Okay. Do we publish this? Yeah. Oh. Oh, no, that's fine. So this is the whole reason we built this thing, right? So everything else we've been building so far is to get to this point of this thing. And we're getting there. All right, we are kind of where we're at right now with that. That's okay. I fixed that. I gotta... Oh, this is probably okay. We should merge this. You filled the normalized repo with repo names. Okay, yep. Cool. In a while. Ooh, all right, let's merge this guy real quick. There's, we can look at this again. There's like nothing here. It's literally just like, hey, throw a slash on here and then it'll get normalized later. Yep. And that's fine. All right. No, I never made it clean. 3729, 92. Oh, come on. I haven't built this so long. How's it going, Fallen? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Eleven dot 1.7 dot post 1? What the hell? Alright, that looks fine. Go to that's just to be extra sure, because I don't remember if we run the test here or not. I don't know. No, there's not a lot of tests anyways. Okay. Alright, done. Alright. We could build the next part of the statement object, but I think we're gonna ship over or move over to Hassle, because I realized something important with Hassle here. Okay. Oh, that's that one. That's fine. So number one, T112 minus D default dash dash keep branches. Number one, this doesn't need to depend on the GS2 stuff at all. And even so, when serializing this, I realized there's something else that we should not be doing that I started doing, which was causing problems. There is still a problem we have to deal with, but it's okay. So yeah, so scram attributes.c 472. So we just shouldn't be writing this out. We just don't care. We don't need to be doing that. So what I was doing as part of our serializing our scram attributes was I was also taking the GS2 header and writing it out where the GS2 header is supposed to normally go. The problem is that complicated things later because we have to use the GS2 header on the second reply we make, and then it was like, well, how do we tell which one is which? And the thing is, the GS2 header is supposed to be a header. It's not supposed to be our payload. So you just don't set it when you're doing the first statement, and that'll take care of that. What? Oh, we have to use. Okay, hold on. No, that's fine. That's fine. Reapology. There was another one I just found that was like Reapology, but it's not. This is such a pain in the ass. Is it glib or glib2? I guess it's glib. Like versioncheck.org or something. Source version checking. Oh, what the hell is this site, man? I was like, release viewers? I don't know, shit. Alright, anyway, so Debian 12. We would break Debian testing by going to 2.80. What would we break in Fedora land? $41 would work. 40 would not. Oh, 40 would work. There wasn't like a Debian testing backports, was there? No. All right, Bookworm wouldn't have the backports yet. Oh wait, never mind. This is the release. This is fine. Trixie is testing. Okay. I'm like, I don't want to break Ivanhoe here, but we're not going to. So 2.80 should be fine for everybody. We can't go past 2.80, but 2.80 should be fine. don't know why we put the version in this. That shouldn't matter. I wonder if we should do this as a separate pull request. But we don't need this, because this being a sub-library of that, the version will be the same. Alright, 351. Okay, yep, that's fine. 460. Alright. I don't think we have any errors yet. Do we normally have an error on the other stuff? We do. What the hell is the error for? Oh, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So there's a couple little things we have to deal with here that are going to be weird and annoying. So we are going to implement the server side of this, even though we don't really need it yet. But the problem there comes down to we need to know when to do some other stuff. But hold on. It looks like we're releasing Seagull 0.2 right now. Oh, yeah. $38, $32. Nice and dist. HG tags, tag v0.2.0. Mason dist. Make sure. Yep. Okay. GPG minus B minus A Seagull 0.2.0.tar.xz. Third tries the charm. Third tar. Cannot speak. S copy Seagull 0.2.0.tar2 frs.sf.net / Pidgin /frs /project /Pidgin /Seagull /0.2.0. Okay, jump over here, come back over here, go here, change log, grab this. Again, it's always easier to modify here than it is over there. I meant to hit Seagull, but I missed it. Yes. announcement. RPD to announce that Seagull 0.2.0 has just been released. This is a where downloads are available on SourceForge. Update includes some of the new helper API for interacting with SQLite 3, with much more to come in later releases. Oh, shit. Where was that? It's admin theme. General. Appearance. Themes. I know y'all can't see this. Auto linkify words. No, we don't have it. Components, auto linkify words. There we go. Alright, we just need to copy any one of these. And link. I guess I didn't hit enter enough. There we go. Do I have to hit save? Okay. All right, nothing else had tickets yet. I was like, why didn't we catch this anyways? I'm like, oh, because no other part of this had tickets. Did I spell it wrong? Admin, components, auto linkify words. Like, it looks like it should be fine. I don't think I need to do that. It all looks fine. Maybe it just takes a minute. There we go. Yay! think that's it. I just gotta clean up my branch. Got to do this first, but that's okay. Oh, so quiet tonight. I'm both tired. I assume. No, this is completed. What was this? Okay. Back to the hassles. I closed the RFC. I did. Oh. All right. Client proof we have to do yet. Or no, did we? All right, hold on. So ANMR. AN, we didn't do M yet. MRP. We didn't do C. This required attribute specifies base64 encoded GS2 header and channel binding data. It is sent by the client in its second authentication message. The attribute data consists of blah, blah, blah. Followed by the external channels, channel binding data, and if and only if the client is using channel binding. All right, well, this stuff is going to not necessarily work right until we implement channel binding anyways. So I'm not too worried about that. But so what we can do now is, these have to be in order. So C is after R, which there's R. So if hassle is GS2 header, attributes GS2 header, then car star GS2 header equals no. GS2 header equals hassle GS2 header to string attributes GS2 header comma error. If error is not equal to null, we return null. There's a whole bunch of shit we have to clean up. I'm getting there. G-Sturvy builder. What the hell is dev help? 7? Yes. We'll just unref. G-Sturvy builder unref. actually don't think there's anything else we have to clean up there. Okay, yep, no, that's all. Right, so if we got an error, then we bail out, we go. We're good, right? But then there's a base 64 encode. Length of data, generally that can be -1. Oh, no, okay, that's fine. What? Incrementally encode a sequence of binary data into base 64 stringified representation. By calling this function multiple times, convert data in chunks to... Okay, whatever, we don't care about that. We just need to do this, which is fine. Sorry. All right. So we just need to stir length this because we don't get that out of there. Right. Yeah, we do know. Probably fine. So RB64 equals null. B64 equals G base 64 encode. GS2 header, comma, stir length of GS2 header. That's gonna be a transfer full. Yep. Alright, then we're gonna say G stir v builder. Oh, there's no printf in here. G stir v builder. No. Oh, that's fine. But value it yeah, so value equals G stir dupe printf. C no, not C. Was it C? Yeah. C equals %s, comma, B64. G clear pointer ampersand B64 G free G stir V builder take builder comma value. Okay. Okay. 460. We should be using air by now. Air. Is that an old one? Oh, this problem. Okay. What did I do here? No, that's fine. Oh, I have to cast this. Okay. Getting there. Alright, so we got C. We didn't do S yet. What the hell was P? I guess P was... Oh, no. Salt used by the surface user. We shouldn't really have to do anything with the salt here. We're just going to keep it base 64 encoded. So this one gets problematic because we need to look at what the iteration count should be, because right now we need to know if it needs to be set or not, and that's a problem. Authentication information for a scram identity consists of salt count, iteration count, stored key, and server key. Yep. String concatenation operator and int G is for octet. Yep. Scram client is in possession of a username and password, or a client server key or salted password. Sends username to the server, which retrieves the corresponding authentication information, i.e., salt, stored key, server key, and iteration count I. Note that a server implementation may choose to use the same iteration count for all accounts. Yep. How's it going, Swills? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Those who don't know Swills, he's another streamer here on Twitch. He works on a hypervisor. I always forget how to describe it. What's the word? Orchestration tool. Let's go with that. Called Serena, which works on the FreeBSD or the BSD Beehive hypervisor. So if that sounds interesting to you, go follow. I recommend. I'm looking to see if there's like a minimum count here. You got a web UI, so you can just say web front end if you want. Nice. With the Scram SHA-1 and Scram SHA-1 Plus mechanism, servers should announce a hash iteration count of at least 4096. Note that a client implementation may cache for later reauthentication to the same service. This is likely that the server is going to advertise the same salt. Okay, that's... So they want a positive number. Okay. So I think I already have this as an int, not an unsigned int. Let's see, what do we have it as? So if it's a negative, then we don't do it. But like, if you're saying 4 billion iterations, yeah, no worries, you're fine. I've been looking at my phone all day too. Not a big deal. We're gonna say gmin int, gmax int. Oh, the default value is -1. If this is negative, it will not be serialized. That is scary, that side channel conversation. So I've been trying to come up with this idea, and maybe somebody here has an idea. I don't know. So for a long time, I've been wanting to put a backup NAS at my parents' house, and the problem is it's just been one thing after another with it, whatever. But now I'm looking for something a little bit different. Instead of just having one backup NAS, why not have many backup NASs? And I'm not looking for anything huge, right? I'm looking for ways to push my ZFS home directory, which I need to move back to ZFS, but to push that encrypted out to multiple places. So, you know, it'll stay encrypted in transit and encrypted in rest because it's just encrypted at rest. And when you transfer something that's encrypted at rest, it's still encrypted. So I've been tinkering around with the idea of a Raspberry Pi with the something SATA hat and using extension cables to use 3.5 drives. But I'm just looking for something with like 2 3.5 drives, running a CFS mirror. And then, you know, I'd reach them via tail scale, right? So like and then, you know, drop one off at my sister's house, my parents' house, friend's house, etc. Right? The whole idea is that, you know, there's a backup copy of my shit everywhere. Like there is the other option of this is not a great one, but it's an idea. You could ZFS raw send to a file and then put it in IPFS. So like that's an option too, but like you still have to run the IPFS. Or maybe it's a torrent, right? But anyway, so I was like, all right, well, trying to build like an actual proper NAS and putting it somewhere gets expensive real quick. Like it's like I've spec'd that out to like $700 already, and that's the case alone's like 180, right? I'm looking for something like I can 3D print. And there is a Pi NAS thing on printables. I need to see if there's anything anywhere else. And go from there. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, IPFS doesn't buy you anything when you're trying to get redundancy. Like availability, sure, but not redundancy. Or maybe like privatize, whatever. Like you still have to host the files. That's the problem. But yeah, so I'm thinking if I could just, you know, little Raspberry Pi case and Raspberry Pi 2 drives, and maybe the Pi goes sideways, I don't know, right? And just a little cube. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. The thing is, I don't know if the Pi is going to be able to handle ZFS on 2 drives or ZFS mirror. Like even a Pi 5 is like, like maybe, but we'll see. But then again, if you did like a Pi 5 with an NVMe hat with an NVMe to SATA adapter, but then I still have to do external power, which is a little weird, but not impossible. There is what is this thing called? Radix SATA hat. Does anybody have any experience with this? So apparently you can power through this. I don't know how much power this thing takes directly though. But you know, so it's got a 4-pin Molex and it's got a DC power that I'll use to power the Pi, and then I think you use the 4-pin Molex to power everything else. So yeah. Like this thing's, or the Penta SATA hat, there we go. Like this thing's not super expensive. I got global. Yeah, so from AliExpress, it's like $50. Yeah. Wait, you need a ribbon cable too? I'm so confused. It's got to plug into the bottom of the board then? I haven't looked at this a whole lot yet. Rock Pi Penta SATA hat for Raspberry Pi 5. No, this... Why is this weird? So that part goes into the Pi, but where's the connector for that guy? Oh, okay. It's on the side. I just didn't see it. Right. So like, you know, in theory, you could do SSD as well. The problem is SSD gets expensive real quick, right? Radix have different version for their own boards or supply. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was confused at what I was trying to see other pictures of it, right? And like, this is going to all the different stuff. This is the same thing. Okay, sure. Right? Like, I wanted to see more pictures of it because I wanted to see where the cable plugged in. But yeah. But yeah, so otherwise there's this option too, right? You can do a SATA hat or an NVMe hat with one of these guys. Right? But like, this doesn't do power. So you still have to solve that part on your own. So we'll see. Oop, hydrate from Mr. Love Pickle. I don't have much left, so it's gone. But yeah, so if anybody knows of any good 3D printable Raspberry Pi cases that'll hold drives, so like on printables, there is this kind of ridiculous thing. Oh, these are not the ones I found before. What the hell? Maybe it was one word. Oh no, it was just Pinass. I think. Why am I getting completely different results than I got earlier? What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know why I didn't find this one, but yeah. But yeah, so this thing's a little big and a little crazy. But they give a whole bomb and everything for it. I don't think they gave instructions. Wasn't that just where I was, Euro? Or whatever. I was there from here. Products, accessories. Yeah, that's where I was. Aha! Thank you. Okay, yeah, there's the connector. I just wasn't seeing it. That's all. So. But yeah. So. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have dimensions in here, but the dimensions are kind of big. Because they just use on the bomb. They just link to this thing. And this alone, I don't know what the size of this is, but you can tell because it holds 5 drives that it's kind of big, right? What in the hell? Oh, it's the power. Okay. I thought that was a SATA data cable. That is a SATA cable. All right. Oh, no, never mind. That's SATA power. Okay, yeah. I'm like, this is an interesting idea, but it's like, I only need 2 drives. So, but like, these didn't come up before, so I don't know why. Oh, I might have searched for Radix. That might have been the problem. Everybody with their SSDs. Like, these are tiny NASs. You can't store anything here. Yeah, so I've been trying to get a backup NAS set up at my parents' house for a long time. Um, but now I'm trying to pull the trigger a little bit more for, we'll just say, personal reasons. Um, and I'm trying to figure out a way to do more than one. And if what I was parting out was getting really expensive, so I was like, well, maybe I can do this with a Raspberry Pi. It took you 1 year to. I'm on like NAS 7 or 8 right now. My NAS is a big boy. Um, but like I've got a backup. I've got an offsite out of state backup for that one, and it's fine. The problem is my workstation here, where that have all my SSH keys, my PGP key, etc. That's not really backed up right now. And I'm trying to get that figured out. Do an overkill in your ARM NAS, Frankenstein, just to accumulate enough drives to fill it. Well, here, so this is my big boy NAS. Yep. What does this show? I think this just shows the pool name. Yeah. This is my big boy NAS. Which you'll see I have to add drives to soon. But look at the size. I'm not to petabytes yet. But I'm in fractional petabytes. In tenths of petabytes. Is that a 2U chassis? It's not bad, not bad. Oh, is that 2U or 4U? I can't tell. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. 2U 12 database, nice, nice. Yeah, I am rocking a one of these. This is what my NAS is in. Oh, that. Clearly, I am tired because you only have 6 terabyte solution at the moment. Looks like I'll start upgrading the hard drive soon. Yeah, so I am. My drives are serverpartdeals.com. I've talked about this before. Let's see. Can I get my drives yet? 16 TBs. Oh, they're 210 or 220 though. I don't want to spend $800 on new drives yet, but soon. This is what I have in there, I think. No, mine are 2Gs. I don't know what the 2 difference is. Oh, right. These are SATA. I need SAS. Mine are SAS, too. So I can go to Western Digital SAS drives at 16 terabytes for 210. But yeah, when I say I have a big boy NAS, yeah, it's a big boy NAS. It's all SAS. It's only 8 drives right now. But yeah. So yeah, it looks like if I'm getting dry. Oh no, there's some more up here. So you can do. Oh, this is the 2x14. I don't want to do those. Those are weird. They have 18 terabyte ones for 280, but right, 16 terabytes for 210 is not too bad. 16 terabytes seems to be a good. It's been a good middle of the road price wise for a while, at least when it comes to SAS. But why do I go SAS? Because they're 12 gigabits per second, rather than your SATA that are 6. So you pay a bit more, but fuck, they're fast. All right, so this is interesting, but why? Like I don't understand why you don't get the model view thing and stuff, and why there's like no thing. All right, well, we have to look at this more. You've got 2 solid state drives for cache, 3 working hard drives for the NAS, and a spare drive in there just in case. Yeah, I run RAID Z, so they're redundant. They're all fine. I don't have cache drives in there. I probably could, but I don't. Um, but for me, it's not so much like load, right? My usage of my NAS is very bursty. So like, and it's not usually it really is worth it. How would I do that with my current setup though? So right now I have 2 VDEVs, and I'd be adding a third, right? So as you can see, I have no cache drives. Wait, what's the I? It's a ZFS log, right? But that's not the cache. I don't want what? Intent log. What's the intent log? So I've seen zlog and cache devices. Is that one of those? Sort of like the journal. Okay. So like I've got a stack of SSDs in my basement that just is sitting there. They're not big. I think I maybe have some 500 gig ones, but people mix the terms up. Okay, so what? It's a log or the cache? But either way, the bigger problem is this machine. When I was trying to troubleshoot my disk throughput issues, I moved it to Btrfs, my home directory to Btrfs, and the problem is I have to rsync everything over to ZFS again, and that fucking sucks, and it takes forever. But I need to get that done before. I don't have to get done before any of this stuff, but I need to get that done as part of all of this. So you have a Radix Rock 5 board in your 2U. It's changed since that photo quite a lot. So routed, tidied all the wiring, and relocated the power reset button to the front, plus soldered wired on the board pads for those buttons. As there's no, oh jeez. Is the Radix SBC cheaper? What did you say? You said Rock 5B. Well, there's 5B, 5B plus. Oh, and this just has the NVMe thing right there, but is that... Oh, jeez. It's a bit more than a Raspberry Pi. You have a Rock 5 NAS board? Are you running ZFS? Because my question is can this thing keep up with... Can these things keep up with ZFS? Am I... Because I'm under SBCs. No, I don't want computer module. So is this an SBC for this here somewhere? I'm not seeing anything mentioning a NAS. Look at 4 SAT headers, but there's a M2 slot. Yeah, I only need 2 drives here. Can they keep up with the drives you're using? I doubt it. I doubt they can keep up with 1 gig Ethernet. Yeah. So the drives I'd be using are Western Digital Reds, SATA. So like it wouldn't be SAS, right? Did I break the site? Quad display, ooh. Well, what's the price of these things? Okay, that's not bad. The problem is stupid gaming stuff has made mini ITX boards fucking ridiculously overpriced. Like stupidly, ridiculously overpriced. Although, is that for your own fan to go on there? Jesus. Dual 2.5 gigabit Ethernet? Wait, what's the difference between these two? Oh, because it comes with RAM. Wait, is the RAM soldered on? Because there's no RAM slots here. Okay, but I'm still not seeing any with SATA ports. Looking at these the other day too, but yeah, they're not great RAM options, yeah. So you said SBC, Rock 5, more. Where's NAS? Because I didn't see NAS. And I don't see any with serial port, or with SATA ports, unless maybe this one. I didn't look at this one. I was just on this one. I didn't see SATA ports. Oh, there's multiple NVMe's. That's actually kind of nice. Unless they're on the bottom? Oh, okay, so ITX has SATA, not the, okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, so they swapped out an NVMe for that. This could be quite doable, honestly. Okay, it comes with an 8 gigabyte eMMC as well. Or can, anyways. Okay, RAM is soldered on. When do we get rid of flops? Yeah, that's option 2. I only need 2. I'm only looking to do 2 SATAs right now, right? So OS on something could be eMMC or an NVMe, right? Or whatever, an M2 drive. And then, this just helps. What's the power situation? Oh, it's just regular ass ATX power. Oh, fuck yeah. Or M2 connector storage solution is up to you. Oh, okay. So you can do either one of these. This might be the way to go. I'm gonna do the flop. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to run. Yeah. So PoE cool. My parents don't have PoE. Right. I have a couple PoE plus ports in my house, but my parents don't have any PoE. So, so how much does this one go for? Oh, you can even get this one on Amazon. Nice. Nice. They want 130 for this. Okay, so that's not bad. So, huh? But that's 8 gigs of RAM. What are they talking about? Adapter. 16 gigs for Jesus. Another $40 to double the RAM. Why is RAM so fucking expensive? Oh, adapter is a power adapter. That'll do it. Oh, but right, I wouldn't use that anyways. I would just use ATX power. Okay. Either way, Path of Exile for you. I am running with Ninja, and then a Bash Shell. Yes. Um. Anyway, so what are the Amazon options here? What does the Amazon want for this? Good, that's not my zip code. Thanks, Amazon, for being dumb. It's not in stock anyways, so whatever. Oh, it's only a year old. Okay. I don't know. Squills, have you ever bought anything from AliExpress? I'm curious what the time turnaround is. If anybody knows what the turnaround time is for AliExpress to the US. 24 for 186, 16 for 155, 40 to double, 72 to triple. I think I'd probably do 16 gigs. 16 gigs should be fine. You have not, but here it can take a while. Even more variable lately. Yeah. Oh, delivery February 27th to March 8th, which isn't horrible. Uh, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Buy a lot from Ollie, but you're in Europe. Usually it arrives within a week or two. Yeah. Well, lucky you. um, Crap postal service adds an extra week, pretty much. So you're saying it would be instantly if it wasn't for your post office for your post? I don't know what Alnet is. Does anybody know what the hell Alnet is? Oh, it's China. Huh. Plus 70, plus 40, plus 70, plus 110. Huh. I think I might get one of these. What do you do? That can't be a normal heatsink size, is it? It might be. But then do like people do pads on the additional chips, on the RAM chips, or just grease on the CPU? This doesn't mention MMC. They've only sold 12 of them. You can get one with 4 gigs of RAM? Is that one free? Custom clearance delays things a bit, where it literally has to move from one warehouse to a gate. And yeah. Shipping's $13. All right. Well, maybe. Huh. I do like that it's a mini ITX and it's not, um, an SBC. But like, there's tons of stuff I don't need here, but it's fine. Oh, there's an SD card slot on there too. What is this? I can't tell what that is. Do they have a breakdown on this anywhere? It doesn't look like it. Oh, never mind. That's another NVMe. Or, yeah, M2. You have a Rock 5B with 8 gigs of RAM, same CPU as that board. It smokes anything Raspberry? Really? Even a Raspberry Pi 5 with a M2 or NVMe? Because that thing's pretty fast. Right, so then what's this one? Is this mini PCI? Or is this just M220? I think this is M220. These are M280s. Slow and hot. Wireless module. I don't give a shit about that. You can get another SATA port out of it that way. Oh, that's the PoE module you're talking about. Curious how much they're charging for these. Oh, it's coming soon. You can't buy it yet. But you can buy other ones all over the place. No, I don't actually want to be on this page. I just want... Oh. That's not socketed MMMC, is it? Or eMMC. Are they really not shipped with a CMOS battery so they don't have to... Or so they can ship it? Get the heatsink fan at the same time. It's a separate item. Okay. PCIe 3.0 2-lane. Okay. Oh, wait. You can get this one. Oh, okay. That's ITF. Huh. Like, if this is 2 lanes, that's going to be better than the Pi, easily. Is this another power connector? That looks like a Molex power. Oh, that's the PoE adapter. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? And then it's just ATX power. I'm trying to figure out what a bunch of this is. Yeah, fan mounting holes. 17 by 17, mini ITX. Power output and multiple power input options integrated. 112 volt DC barrel jack, PoE header. 1 Molex 4-pin peripheral connector for power output. Standard 24X pin. Yep. Do you run their OS? Or can I just like put stock fucking Debian on it? Okay, there's a micro SD. Yeah. Oh, so this is what you're talking about, the fan and heatsink. And this is, oh, whatever. I was like, how much is this going to be? But it's another $10 in shipping. Yeah. Yeah, I know when it comes to booting ARM, shit gets real weird, right? That's the question. Yeah, as well, that's exactly what I was asking about the battery, right? So like if it doesn't come with a battery, that's fine, right? As long as it's a 2032, I don't give a shit, right? Like I have a ton of CR 2032s in my basement. And in fact, I commend them for going, yeah, bring your own battery. I'm like, all right, cool, right? That's fine, not a problem. Consolidate their shipping fees on AliExpress so to be reduced. Okay, cool. Okay, so the real problem then is I just need case and power supplies. So totally not doing anything I need to be doing, but it's all right. Is this gonna come up here? I don't think it is, but Radax. No. Oh, rock 5. That's what we're looking for. Rock. Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. What I need to find is a cache. That is... I don't care about brand. No fucking problem. Maybe mini ITX tower? No, tower's maybe too... Yeah, tower still looks too big. What the fuck is a test bench? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That doesn't... Oh, no, that's only... What is this? That's not too bad. But hold on, we need to go back. Because we need to select... I need at least 2. Ooh, look at this thing. That looks mexy. No. Closed it. Yeah, it's like, well, actually, that looks like an old school, or like a G4 Mac. Like, that's the G4 Mac shape entirely. Colossus? Is that a brand or what? You're using an FSP Flex Guru 80 gold 3-up power supply in your 2U? It's Flex ATX and quiet. Huh. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I only really need 2 drives. I'm looking to get size down. Right? Because like at my parents' house, I don't have a great place to put this, so it's kind of needs to be small and out of the way. So actually, hold on. So let's do this. Instead of leaving it the upper bound out, I just want 2. And now the prices got crazy. You can sort by external value. Oh, look at that. Fuck. That is interesting. But not available anymore, apparently. That's not bad. What's the inside of this thing look like? 180. That's the problem. The cases, it gets stupid because of fucking gamers. Like, I don't need a window. It's a fucking NAS. Right? Like, it just has to go bleepity bloop. Blinky light. Right? You apparently have been on PC Part Picker a lot more than I have. I would like to do under $100. Wow, that definitely changed what's available. Maybe. But again, I need to do multiple. I'm looking to do at least 2 of these. Tell you shop? Yeah, clearly. The tower. Like, if it's got more drive bays, I don't really care. But, like, I don't need fucking wind. Like, get out of here with this bullshit. Hold on, let's do this. We'll go up to 6 drives. Okay. Oh. I was like, I broke it. That did not... Oh, you get the fractal here. Oh, the fractal design's only 100 now? I've been looking at this one for a while, and it's been expensive. Huh. And, like, I don't need drives to be hot swappable or anything. What do you mean, obscene price? Obscenely low? Or obscenely high? What if we go up to 123? We get a bunch more options. And they're all stupid. So if we're looking at like 200-ish for the board, the fan, I'd probably get the SATA card, or the SATA NVMe thing from AliExpress too. So that'd be like 200 total plus shipping. 100 for the case, and then the power supply. UNAS? I think I've looked at some of their stuff before. Alright, so let's say we do this. Power supply. I really don't want to do more than 100 on the power supply. What is FSX power? That one's new to me. Or wait, what? Why is Mini ITX not in here? They really don't. What? Oh, right. Because the fractal here is going to support it. So I was looking at the Johnsbow N3. Honestly, that's where I started looking, and that's what I was partying stuff out at. And I was just like, But is that not on here? Because we should have seen that then at 90, and I didn't see it. No, it's 140 on here. Where are you seeing it for 90-ish? What's this guy? Again, I don't need fucking Windows. So the board's on the side. Overall, it's not a bad looking machine, but like I don't fucking want a window. I don't care about the window, but I don't need or want it. Let's add an internal 2.5. Don't I have internal 3? Oh no, I didn't fix that here. Internal 3.5s. 2, I don't know, 9, sure. The thing that I didn't like about that. Oh, you're on AliExpress. Okay. I did look at it on Amazon. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, 150. So I was looking at the N3, which isn't much more, right? But like the N4 is, or N3 is way bigger. But like what I don't like about this is you don't actually get carriers like this. You just get a thing like a strap you put on it. Yeah, for $70, I can totally ignore the window. But this is from Newegg sellers though. That's the problem. Do you trust Newegg sellers? Right? Okay, but from Amazon, That's not bad. The thing that always drives me nuts, though, is like, where the fuck do the drives go? Front back compartment of the motherboard is proportional design, supports ATX power supply, adjustable precision for power graph, high limit of the CPU code, optimal visual design, optimize. I don't care about what you're fucking optimized for. The cheaper variant here on Amazon. Which one's the cheaper variant? Oh, this one. Oh, is that what the drives? No. Well, that's one drive. That is a weird, funky place for the drives. Yeah. Huh. The MATX chassis. That's fine. I use ZFS for everything. So I used to use software RAID on Linux, MD RAID, but now I just use ZFS for everything. It's just gonna be a mirror. Wants to drive like that? Oh, okay. Weird. Um, like I know it says it's multiple drives, but like I'm not seeing how you get multiple drives in there. Okay, so one 3.5, or that, and then two 2.5s. So that this doesn't work. PC part picker lies. Like where's the other one? Right? This says no. It's only one 3.5, but you can do three 2.5s. I need two 3.5s. That's the problem. That's no, that's not going to be deep enough. Yeah. So like PC part picker, like internal 3.5 bays, they say two, but that's not the case. Ha 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 ha! Get it? Because we're looking at a case. Maybe this one is slightly different. Okay, so the standard one can't, but this one can apparently. So the D32 Pro, 3.5 inches up to 2, shared with 2.5 mounting position. I'm so confused here. Um. So this isn't really a comparison. Standard version has better economy and can meet the needs of most small scale machine users. Pro version is equipped with multiple practical functions, providing more. Okay, so whatever. So for a bit more, it'll work. Okay, well either way, right? It's fucking $7 different. Who gives a shit? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, either way, that's fine. Okay. So then the question is power supply. Oh, if I order in 40 minutes, I can give myself a Valentine's Day present. But actually, I gotta go pee. I gotta get water. I'll be right back. All right. It does what I want. Well, how do you know what I want? Oh, that back is real open though, but ATX PSU is up to 180 millimeters long. Graphics, I don't give a shit about the graphics card. And various storage devices. Ooh. Cables match. I don't really care for the thing there. Yep, don't care. Front panel USB, great. Again, not my concern. Like, this is interesting, but the other one seems like a better fit, especially I don't like the toolless side thing. Oh, well, yeah. Like the mesh stuff, it looks like a good way to get an ass ton of dust into it. Right. Like, realize this is a NAS. It's gonna go get dumped somewhere and then just plugged into the Ethernet. Nothing else. Power and Ethernet. That's it. But this is an interesting backup. But I think I like this one a bit better. Although this one's just fucking holes everywhere too. Modern PC design is so freaking weird. That's me in the corner. Little Ness in the corner. The power cord and Ethernet cord, yes. Alright, and these just support normal, regular ass ATX power supplies. So, in theory, I probably only need like a 300 watt power supply, right? What's PC part picker going to tell me here? So if we go with this, we add that. That's our case. CPU motherboard is weird because I can't pick the thing. But for storage, we're going to add WD red 8 TB. They're just regular reds. Fuck. I did not pay that much for these drives. Can I just like say 2? I forgot how to do this. It's been a while. 1.21 gigawatt PSU. Yes, how's it going, SWK? Welcome, welcome. Okay, we are going to look for hopefully less than $100 power supply. Be quiet, sure. Oh no, that's a brand. Never mind. Like I said, we can probably get away with a 350, but we'll go to 4. Or fuck it, we'll go to 5. Sure. Length, I'm not too worried about. Probably going to be using more power than... Yeah, I'm sure they will. The funnier part is I shucked them. Right? I bought the Western Digital Passport drives on sale at Best Buy, and I took the drives out. Not modular. I would like modular just because it's going to be a small case. So, full. I know this is going to make the price go way up. Yeah, nothing matches. Okay, so what about semi? None. Do I have to go higher? Ooh. Why are these so expensive? Or go back to modular all, put the price back down. Where's price? There. Oh, The real question is how many extra cables do they have? Because I don't need much. You want to give me more pictures? Jesus, man. Amazon. Yeah, what do you actually have for cables here? You're not gonna show me. That's lame. Although I think I had a thermal take die on me recently, so I'm a little hesitant on them. Wait, what the fuck is this? This is... Where do your drives go? Edge to edge panel. Do not give any shits about. Do you think it's gigantic? I don't think it's gigantic. I have a Threadripper next to me. This thing is literally this big. It's not quite ATX full tower, but it's fucking close. They don't. Okay, well, whatever. I don't care. Well, that was that one. That's a possible option, but we'll see. I forget the fractal. We were looking at thermal tack. eBay, you an old cheese grater Mac and convert. No, the problem so I'm trying to build at least 2 backup NASs for my shit that I can leave at my parents' and my sister's house, and then maybe another one to throw at a friend's house. And the idea is just I have my keys and shit backed up regardless and stuff like that. So like I'm not trying to build like some big ginormous NAS. I'm just trying to get a couple terabytes that I can back up to and have multiple copies and shit. Your X13? What's your X13? No GPU, no problem. Or no GPU, MPU, water cooler. You can dance. Yeah, that's true, Newman. Or not Newman. How do I say it? Neunman? Oh, whatever. Because I had a QNAP die on me, and I had to jump through all these hoops to get my data out of it. So means 99. Okay. So you want me to call you 99 then? 3 plus 1 more. What are you talking about? But yeah, so I had a QNAP and the hardware died. So I had to jump through all these hoops to figure out how the fuck to mount my ext4 file system so I could get my data out. And that's when I was like, I'm just gonna run ZFS on everything from now into infinity. So that's what I did. Three QNAPs. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, but anyways, it looks like there's a bunch of power supply options. You bring up a good point. If I don't have a graphics card in there, I got plenty of space for this. Okay, so for like 700, I get 2 of these, which is the price I was looking at for 1. So that's good. That's a good start. All right. So what we're looking at for anybody that's curious, a rock. Oh, I still have to get the M2 to SATA port adapter, but whatever. We're looking at a Rock 5 ITX as the motherboard and CPU. Will be powered by ATX by one of these. Hold on, we don't need any of this stuff open anymore. Right. The case is probably going to be this guy. Actually, yeah, hold on. What's the actual fucking price here? Python 3, 69.99 plus, we'll just say 39.99 for the power supply. The heatsink's $10. I'm not even gonna fucking count it. We were gonna do the 16 gig version, 155. We're not even at 350. Plus shipping, it'll be like 300. So yeah. So whatever. The fan is plus 10 for the fan. We need to find to SATA port adapter. I don't really want the 6. Like, I'll take the 6 if that's the choice, but like I just fuck, these are more expensive than I thought. The Radix ones didn't look to be available. Or Rad, am I saying that right? Radix, or is it Rad at Z I don't know. No way. Go back here. Yeah, I'm fucked up. Go. Oh. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not on the right page. Where was the accessories? Actually, I think that was under documentation for some reason. Like this is okay, but I need 2 of these, and this is only 1, I assume. But they have this one, but it's more info. Buy now. Coming soon. Not out yet anywhere. Bullshit again. Right, the fan was what, $10? $6, whatever. Let's look at this real quick though. Oh, hold on, I don't want to go to buy. I want to go in. So this is just one SATA port. Yeah, it's for like that guy, but whatever. Oh, okay. I mean, it should work with all the other ones too, you'd think. Yeah. So, like, I could grab these. How much are these? It doesn't work on the other ones? On the M keys? M2 E key to... God damn it. Fine. Yeah. I would just do M2s. I have some extra M2s in the basement. Alright, well, whatever. So then, back to the Amazon. Overall pick, $30. I just need 2 ports, guys. I don't need all this. What the fuck? That's 1 vertical, 1 horizontal? That's weird, but okay, whatever. It seems like a really weird setup, doesn't it? Like, why would you bother with that? Maybe the one connector was cheaper? I don't know, right? A and E. Okay, wait, this looks better. And you can maybe you can cut it if you need to. Oh, I said 2080 before, not 2280. You used these. Yeah, I think those showed up here, but they were like $30. But like, I don't need that many. Yeah, like this one has a 10% off coupon too. So that's another dollar, whatever off. That's another 10. Why small stuff in particular? This is Amazon, but I would be buying the motherboard from AliExpress and some other parts for it. Like, if you want to say publicly, you can DM me too. But get what I can from Amazon and get the board and that stuff from China because there's just not really another option. They're hitting stuff out of China and Hong Kong that would normally be tariff free, under $800 with tariffs. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, there's only 6 left. Might have to jump on this. But anyway, well, this is all just parting this out and trying to get an idea. But yeah. Either way, like I said, I still got to go through and Timo and the like, but there's been a pile of complaints about those orders getting held up till you pay up. Oh, lovely. Well, it's good to know. Thanks for the heads up. But yeah, like I said, the whole idea here is just to get backups. Lots and lots of backups. But yeah, this thing looks fine. Unless there's reviews like, it melted my face. It shows removable drives in the eject menu, but much cheaper than a board with enough SATA. Does this happen to you, Euro? I mean, not that you would notice, because you're probably not running Windows. Works well in an NVMe PCI card. It shows up, well, so apparently they put this in Windows, but it showed up as removable drives in the eject menu, which I don't think you would see under Linux. I don't know. I think you get like an eject device under the 6th class block, maybe? Something like that. Hmm? No, like Windows has a stupid thing in the taskbar to eject removable storage. Uh, no. Some Linux distros share the same icon. Well, I mean, Linux has had syncing and ejecting disks for a very long time. SATA controllers and drives is normal drives. Okay. Let's throw that in there. 30, 40, 30, 28, 27. I don't think that like I don't think this matches that one. Okay, yeah. That's why I was asking. Does yours do it? But like, if yours isn't running Windows, then you wouldn't know. $60 for this. It's only 5. Nice. So, all right, well, whatever. No, they're made of. I was gonna say something dumb, but I decided not to. Never mind. In the meantime, I always have this guy too that I need to play with at some point. Well, kind of. It's hard to see in here. Oh, I do actually have 5 in there. One of them's dead. This is a mini ITX Turing Pi board. It's got 5 CM3 like compute modules in it. So it's really good for nothing. Actually, this might be good for archiving stuff. But what do I have in here for a power supply? Hold on. Ugh. I'm gonna pop this bitch open. I need to grab a screwdriver though. Later. So I might have a lead on some more CM3 lights. But yeah, I ended up spending $200 on this board, and then was able to actually do nothing with it. Because the CM3 lights they're they're so low powered or underpowered. This is an old chassis I had around that I got when I worked at an OEM. We had it for like a sample or something, and we used to sometimes do giveaways for shit. Oh. I had a random power brick, and that might be it. But yeah, so one of the pies here ends up being the controller. I think it's got to be this one. And then the other 6 are just all here and available. But like some of them can have USB ports, some of them can't, and stuff like that. Oh, so you can flash the whole Turing Pi here. But I had all of them set up with SD cards. Oh, that was the real problem. The real problem was, don't buy these. That'll get in frame. Maybe it'll be better this way. Oh, but it's gonna get chroma keyed out. Oh, you can't see it anyways. So hold on, let's try that. Oh, too close. Whatever. So I bought like 10 32 gig SD cards for like $20. Guess what? They fucking suck. Like, it shouldn't be surprising, but yeah, they sucked pretty bad. And they kept corrupting and shit. So that's why I had to let them go. But yeah. But it had to be one of these 12-volt power supplies over here though. Running that? It might have been this guy. The barrel fits. Who's this guy? This guy. No, that goes to the printer. Let's plug. Yes, I need to clean my office. Could have been this. Output's 12 volts at 1 amp. Does this barrel fit? This barrel also fits. Would you consider SFF pre-sealed? Yeah, so like the problem with that is I don't like find an SFF that supports 2 3.5 drives. Right. So like all my build agents and my Kubernetes nodes, they're old Dell Optiplexes, the small form factor ones, and they work great. But the problem is I can't get 2 3.5 drives in them. Like, I'd love to, but I can't. This is 12 volts at 5 amps. But I don't know where the toaster plug is. Maybe here. I need to fucking clean this whole goddamn house. Oh, those NVMe SATA adapters with JMB SATA controllers expanders? One is okay, the other's Terabat is a true NAS unrated form reports. I stuck with a known proven entity of the ASM16. Okay, gotcha. Put high endurance MSD cards into your SBCs. They get hammered just from syslog? Yeah. You can get old E3 12 node microcloud. No. But yeah. So at some point I should probably do something with this. If anybody's got any interesting ideas, let me know. The problem too is I think this is only a 10100 NIC coming out of here. So, you know, that becomes a problem too. But like originally I was going to put Kubernetes on here, which there's just not enough RAM and CPU time to make it worthwhile. And then I was like, oh, I'm not going to run my NAS through here because my NAS is open up to the, whatever, it has some internet access for remoting into. I'm like, I'm not going to run that through a single NIC here, which I realized I need to go and work through that anyways. I need to have something else, like a load balancer. Maybe I'll just set up HA proxy on something small, or something like that, and then just, you know, based on host names and SNI, move shit around. But, I don't know. Lots and lots of stuff to do. That's all I know. Oh, you know what? I can probably print the I/O panel for this now. Last time I worked on this thing, my printer was not good at doing flat objects. So I couldn't do the I/O panel for this, but now with the Bamboo Labs, I probably can. Oh, you said micro cloud. I don't even know what those things are, but they sound expensive. So, alright, anyways, play with this thing at some point. Okay, go back to here. Alright, we should probably go back and actually get some work done here. There's super micro blade centers, 12 nodes. Oh, God. Wait, in a 3U? Like, blade centers used to be 7Us, right? They got them down to 3Us now? I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. It's been 15 years since I've seen a blade center in person. But they've had 3Us forever? Okay, well. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so whatever. We'll say $40 for that. We're looking at $315 to build this. That's not bad, right? I mean, the drives I already have, so that's a big portion of it. But yeah, I think I might be pulling the trigger on this. But in the meantime, but yeah, so here's my current ZFS stuff, and I'm at tenths of a petabyte. This is my main NAS where everything gets dumped right now. But as you can see, I am at 65% capacity, which is why I need to move shit around and clean shit up and blah, blah, blah. One that's 12 nodes, E3, 1270, 32G, and 2x SATA per node. They're relatively cheap now because no one wants E3s anymore. All right. Yeah, but this is just like, you know, a NAS to dump at my parents' house and not kill their power bill. Right? So. But yeah, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Yep. Yeah, so the idea would be with the ITX Plus, this NVMe would probably go to the OS. This one would go to the storage, and then yeah, a great space heater in the winter. I'm sure. Probably drowns out all the other sound in your house as well. Sorry, let me put some spin on that. It is also a great white noise machine for while you're sleeping. I'm sure. Cooling by Pratt and Whitney, so yeah. I don't know those names, but okay. I'll take your word for it. All right, so iterations, we made an integer now rather than a uint. So get iteration count. Pratt and Whitney makes. Oh, okay, that would do it. Yeah. Sorry, I never got into airplane stuff. Although I had multiple friends in high school that were like getting pilot's licenses and shit, which always struck me as weird. But and now I just do weird shit like write my own SASA library. Yeah. Did we talk about this? Have you ever met Mark Spencer? You had to have. Yeah. Never mind. Because you know he's doing avionics now, right? You know he's doing avionics, right? Okay. No comment? Okay. Not gonna go there. I was gonna say you should come up for AirVenture, but never mind. Oh, it shouldn't be G and it should just be int. Fuck. We don't use them GNs no more. I move dust around. Oh my, what? Oh my ZF or ZSH? Yeah. Why isn't there an oh my ZFS? Huh? There's an oh my ZSH. There should be an oh my ZFS. I don't know what it would do, but sure. Actually, you know what I really want to see is something built on top of ZFS as a fucking CSI driver for Kubernetes. Because I'm having those stupid problems again of storage stuff. And I'm just like, ugh. There is one? What is it? What's it called? Because I tried looking the other day. Please tell me. ZFS, CSI. There's ones that like export ZFS and yeah. Oh, Democratic CSI? Yeah, I looked at that. Like the problem. So the problem ends up being everything just gets shared with NFS then. Right? And like, is it like how much better is this than? Oh, you can do iSCSI? Huh. Oh wait, there's NVMe of Fabric? Really? I might have to look at this. Have you deployed this at all, Swills? Or which one have you done? Youssef. I know. The problem is like exporting everything over NFS is shitty. And like I have drives in all my machines now, but then like the Ceph cluster gets weird or something. I don't remember. So then I was gonna start looking at Maya Store, and I'm just like, fuck, I've got better things to do than this. You pray for my cold dead hands? Yes. Yes. Not required, but likely helpful. NVMe client, Linux generic, blah blah blah. Alright, well, maybe. Alright. Anyways, let's actually get stuff done. Wait, what? Documentation comment should be one of attributes or header. 190. Okay. Setup is weird. Ceph on top of ZFS. Yeah. Where did NASA blow up to the point where the Mobo HVA backplane and one of the HDD exploded components and scored? No, I've never had that. Big rock raw file and ZFS exposed as an NVMe drive to the Linux. Yeah, your setup is weird. So I have Rook Ceph running here. Okay, apparently it's running. It's like Ceph cluster. You know, that happened on a big ZFS box and lost 0 bytes due to RAID C2. Nice. What's the cluster thing here? Looks cluster status. So I do have the Rook stuff going. You can see I touched this a long time ago, 71 days ago. This was a reboot, 13 days ago. I don't want there's like something to like look at the status of the wait, there's no mons or anything running. Everybody's back in a pile of OpenVZ on Proxmox 2 and everything survived. Nice. Except the OpenVZ part. I've had bad experiences with Virtuoso and OpenVZ. I'm just like, let's not. To be fair, it's been 20 years since I've touched it. But you prefer it over KVM or QEMU? I use libvirt for everything. It's greater than LXC. Okay, that I can see. I use libvirt for all my shit, and it's fine. Like when I need a VM, that's what I use. What the fuck is this thing? Is it not Ceph cluster? Like I tried this and it's just like, nope. You have tons of QEMU, KVM now? Yeah. Like all of that should be set up, the Rook Ceph stuff. So what do I patch here? No, nothing major. What let's add some stupid CRT. I can't remember what the hell it is. Oh, this isn't gonna help though, is it? I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'll just fucking figure this out. Is that block pool? No, it's like something cluster, isn't it? Yeah, what the fuck? I don't have a Ceph cluster in here. Yeah, I tried that. Well, your containers need to depend on an app armor, can't have proc and sys separation. Is some bullshit just saying? For what? OpenVZ or what? Yeah, like, okay, but yeah, but Ceph clusters doesn't exist here? Unless it's not under Rook Ceph? What? So I have a replica pool. Yeah, I don't have a... Apparently I deleted the cluster. Probably because I was having issues with it. I probably just need to start all over again, which means wiping drives and shit again. The thing is, you're supposed to create the cluster at some point, and apparently I deleted it. So... Ceph cluster.ceph.rook.io rook Ceph created. Now I have one. The problem is I've had all sorts of weird fucking issues with this, and now it got even weirder because now I have 4 workers. Right? Oh, sorry. I only have 3 workers. But, like, the problem was maybe that was the problem. I swapped out my workers. I upgraded all of them. I got newer SFS, or I got newer machines for all of them. I got newer nodes. So I swapped all of them out. And I think I got tired of it, like, not actually rebuilding anything, that I just said fuck it and deleted the cluster. There. See, there's all the monitors and everything. These are pending, blah, 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 blah. With the RDB plugin, restarting. So, whatever. We're way off course what I actually need to be doing tonight, which is actually working at Pidgin. So I don't know if I've told you all this, but I promised a date of March 31st for Experimental 2. And sometime in April, I'm not sure exactly when, Cory Doctorow is releasing a new podcast talking about people who work in open source and try to do things to make the greater internet community and everything work better. And I am on one of those episodes. So I am trying to get Experimental 2 as fucking polished as we can because I am expecting an influx of people going, oh my god, Pidgin's still alive? Let me look at it. So I have been trying to push hard to make this happen. So yeah. Alright, where the fuck does iteration go? Where is the order stuff? This is the bottom. Nothing's changed here. That's interesting. Why do we have monitor E? Yeah, I don't know. I'm really not expecting that to work, honestly. Terminology, blah, blah, blah. Send keys. MRCSI. Haha, CSI. This is C. Zero, then G value equals G stir do print F I equals percent D attributes iteration count. G star V builder take builder value. Okay. Now we got iteration. Woo! Did we do P for client proof yet? We did. Is that supposed to be base 64 encoded? Yes, it is supposed to be base 64 encoded. What do we say in the property for this? Scroll too far. This is the P parameter, which is the client computes and sends to the server. This should be base 64 encoded. But why don't we do that for... Oh, because the GS2 header we have to do ourselves. That's fine. Okay, yep. So that takes care of client proof. Specifies the base 64 encoded server signature. Server signature. It should be base 64 encoded. Yeah, so if I do end up building those machines, oh, we have a string thing for this now. If hassle stir is empty, if not hassle stir is empty, oh, if I clean out the basement, we could build them downstairs on stream. And it's not a matter of, oh, I'm ashamed of my basement being dirty. Like, no, I don't have any fucking place to work. It's really hard to work down there because there's too much shit in the way. Everybody got quiet once I stopped talking about the Kubernetes stuff. Alright, so this is the shit that happens. It fucking does nothing forever. And I'm like, well, you've got to rebalance the thing and do this and that. And it's just like, fuck that noise. It feels like this isn't a good solution for me because I swap nodes semi-regularly. More often than, never. Where do I detect the OSDs? So each machine has an SSD that Talos is installed to, and then they have NVMEs that Ceph is supposed to be using. yes, like I just said, there is an SSD for Talos to be installed on, and an NVMe for everything. What is it? It's disks something. 205 is not there anymore. 206, 209, 208. So this is the SSD that it's on. This is the NVMe that Talos should be using. Or this is Talos. This is for Ceph. No, the problem is I had a cluster, and then like I wasn't using anything in Ceph. Like I had it set up and working, quote unquote, but I didn't actually have any volumes using it. But then I needed to upgrade the nodes. And then I was like, oh, you'll have to rebalance the cluster and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, fuck this. And I deleted all of it so I could make my nodes move. So I could upgrade my nodes. And now it's in some stupid state. Yeah, but more than that, I think I need to configure other stuff. And I think the Ceph cluster is never actually going to go live. The problem is with this entire thing is I'm not trying to be a Ceph admin, right? I just want a fucking CSI driver that works. I don't want to have to be, I don't want to have to admin Ceph. And the problem is you have to admin Ceph to make this work, right? That's the dilemma. That's the problem. Just like this is stupid. You have spent a shit ton. Yeah, like just again, figure out Ceph, get Pidgin 3 out the door. Like, which one do you think I should do? Personally, just keep it, yeah. Will it take all RAM if given the chance? This is documented as working as designed. Oh, fun. That sounds absolutely atrocious. And my nodes now have a shit ton of RAM. There's not a good way to check how much RAM's in a node, right? So this is an Optiplex 3040. These are 3050s. And that's not, that's how much is, yeah. Capacity, 4 CPU sounds low, but memory, yeah, I have 32 gigs of RAM in these things now. Morning, Ivanhoe, how's it going? What are you saying is cache? And did I typo something? It's K9s? What? Yeah, so lots of memory. Where's disk space isn't on here? I guess it doesn't care about that, huh? Oh, it's a utility. Well, what does that do? Huh. Might have to look at this at some point. Yeah, you should. And let me know ahead of time so I can make sure I'm available. What do we fail on? Oh. What was the test name? Stash. So the thing is, I might know more about like running and doing shit, but you have been maintaining and managing Kate's more than I do. Right? You know about all these little different tools and shit to make stuff work, where I'm like, I know how the API and shit works. Like, we have some overlap, but there's not a ton. Like, I know deployment with, like, customize. I can do Helm if I really have to, but otherwise I'd rather do static manifests. But I have not kept up on any of the tooling stuff. At all. And you seem to be all over that. That's a problem. Seem being super masochist and writing a Kate's cluster API infrastructure provider for Serena. What would that do? All right. So like, we haven't ran the test in this in a while, but that's okay. Tests. 187. Oh, yeah. So we're calling pars, and then we're calling toString to, yeah. Cluster API lets you use Kate's to build Kate's clusters, basically. Oh, that one's gonna be a pain. Wait, what? The cluster API and what? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You talking about the stuff that like Talos uses, where you define everything in like Kubernetes style YAML? So wait, would this be kink? Kubernetes and Kubernetes? You know, there's kind and there's dinned. Would this just be kink? So project focuses on declarative APIs and tooling to simplify provisioning, upgrading, operating multiple Kubernetes cluster. Started by it's not one inside the other. Okay, gotcha. Oh, this stuff. Okay, yeah. Oh, this actually looks kind of cool. Like, one of the things that pisses me off about Terraform and Tofu or whatever the fuck they're calling themselves now, is like, sure, it's infrastructure as code, but it's infrastructure as tech debt is what I like to call it. Because like conceptually Terraform, like in practice Terraform fucking sucks, right? But conceptually it also fucking sucks. Um right. But no, like more importantly, the bigger problem is like with Terraform and other uh, uh, infrastructure as code tools, you're not like I want a VM or I want a machine. You're like I want a EC2 node of this size, right? So like you can't take that code and then convert it to libvirt or GCP or DigitalOcean or right. You just can't do that because everything is hard coded to the providers. And this looks like it's gonna not do that, right? Like you're gonna be like, I need this many nodes on this thing, and it goes and does this thing. Yeah, it doesn't actually abstract anything. It puts everything into a common language. That's all it does. But there's no abstraction with it. And that's one of the things that has driven me nuts about Terraform since I ever started learning it. Same thing with Ceph. Or not Ceph. Same thing with Salt. Same thing with Ansible. There's just, yeah, right? You're not like, oh, I want a user to blah, blah, blah. Like, it kind of works, right? But, like, it works because everyone's running, POSIX. But, like, the second you want to add Windows into it, you have to add, an OS detection thing to then be like, well, on Windows, you have to use this command instead. And just like, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, the templating is going to be a thing regardless, right? You're not going to get around that. But the problem is none of them actually abstract anything, and that's the real problem here. You're just like, yep, that sucks. I think we have to work around this example a little bit, because yeah, we're gonna take that out. That's fine. First example doesn't send the GS2 header, as that's a header and not part of the actual Scram attributes. I mean, templating gets used in all sorts of ridiculous fucking ways. Right? Like, templating, I don't think templating, when used in small doses, is a problem, right? Like, think printf. Printf isn't a bad thing. Especially when you have to worry about, or like printf style stuff, right? Especially when you have to worry about translations and stuff like that, right? That stuff's okay. The problem is when you start needing like base templates and like you've got special characters to get rid of extra lines because the template added all these extra blank lines in the middle of your output. It's just like this isn't right. Right? It's just like yeah. There's the template ends up with shit tons of indirection, which is funny because if they had just done the abstraction right on the front end, or for the front end, then we wouldn't have this problem, right? Like, I don't know why we can't have something like, resource, VM, name, let's Terraform style, right? Labels equals EC2, T2 tiny, DO, something micro, I don't know, M1 micro, I don't know, right? I don't know why you can't do this, and then, like, disk 1 equals 10 GB, right? I don't know why we couldn't do this. Right? And then, like, the labels will figure out the size and shit like that. If it's not solving your problems, you're clearly not using enough of templating. Yeah. But, like, this should be the way this works, rather than the fucking nightmare that Terraform actually is. Like, the provider should be doing that work rather than just connecting you to it and giving you shitty resources. But what do I know? All right. Scram attributes. So the problem is We haven't actually implemented pars. We've implemented toString. Actually, do we get all the way through toString? We got up to S for the server signature. Oh, S is supposed to be... No, that's assault. Hold on. V is server signature. Attribute specifies an error that occurred during authentication exchange. It is sent by the server, and its final message can help diagnose the reason for the authentication exchange failure. On failed authentication, the entire server message, final message is optional. Specifically, did I put error in here? I don't know that I did. No, we don't have that yet. All right, well, we'll need to figure that out later. Mandatory extensions are encoded as values of the M attribute. Right, we didn't handle any of that stuff yet either. All right, anyways, let's see if we can get these tests to pass. But I would like to actually get Scram implemented. Because if we're going to use... So, kind of one of the newer standards in XMPP, at least server-wise, is an implementation called Snicket. And they only support Scram SHA-256 now. So I need to get Scram in here if we're going to get any chance of working on this anytime soon. But Snicket you can run on their servers or you can self-host it. They've got apps in the app stores and all that shit. So it's something to look at and get going. Oh, parse is gonna be up here. Yay. Yeah. I didn't create a regex for this yet, did I? It does not look like it. Okay. We had a regex for this somewhere. Son of a bitch. No, that was a GS2 header. Oh. Yeah, I should probably get out of here soon too. We're in the middle of an ad break though, so I'm kind of stuck for a minute. But it is 12:30 for me. Damn. Oh, I totally forgot her name. I'm blanking right now. Anya, there we go. Anya Askey said she might stream tonight. She might have, and I was hoping I'd get to rate her, and because it's her first Twitch stream in a long time. And yeah, looks like I missed her if she did stream. So that sucks a words, but that's okay. So. All right. Oh, we got 10 more seconds to add. All right, but we are going to get ready to get out of here. All right, so I hate to do an ad break and then end, but I wasn't planning on the ad going, and it's 12:30 here, so I should get the fuck out of here and go to sleep. As such, we're gonna go raid Axel. Axel's working on making changes to Envolt. I'm not sure what that is. I forget what he all works on, but it's cool. Anyways, if you don't want to join the raid, you can cancel up above chat. Otherwise, there's nothing else you need to do. In the meantime, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell for whatever level of notification you want. Otherwise, in the meantime, you can find links to all my social media right over here. And I do I do post on my Mastodon when I'm going to go live, so you can find that there. Otherwise, you can find links to, or you can join us on the officially unofficial Pidgin Discord right over here as well. And yeah, so without further ado, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, and until next time, adios.